It's Sassy. I'm coming to you today with a huge Michaels haul. This is collective from last Friday until yesterday. I did a lot of damage and hubby's probably not going to be really happy, so I'm trying to do this quick and get it put away. I'm here in the confines of my air mattress where I've been since back surgery, so hopefully my camera is not moving too much. I'm trying to keep it as steady as I can, but it's kind of hard because I still can't sit up for any length of time. So here we go. We're going to start with the paper pads. They were the Hot Buy. I believe they're $19.99 regular price. They had them for $5, so I stocked up on those. Let's see, I got this one. I fell in love with the gold. The gold gets me every time. So let's do a little flip through here. See if I can go through it slowly and not blind everybody. I love the prints that they have in here. Lovely florals, and of course the gold glitter got me. And they have pages that have the gold accents, which I just think are so pretty. I love the decor that they put on the pages. That one has gold glitter around the circles. Whoa. And little bow ties. And I love this page. Lots of things to put in the planner. Very, very pretty. And there's 2 pages of each style in here. That one says Live a Colorful Life. And we have some more gold accents on the paper. So that is that paper pad. And then this one is the dip dyed paper pad, which has a ton of dip dyed looking papers. They're all plain. No gold glitter on these, but I thought they were so pretty. Colors are just gorgeous. And this one also has 2 of each style. So, so pretty. And that was the flip through on that one. Very nice. I just saw this one. This past weekend was the first time I'd seen this one. It's called Words to Live By. And I fell in love with this. It says hooray and beauty. Oh so great. Have no fear. Oh shoot. Best day ever. Nice. And then just some stripes and polka dots. And then we have this one. It would be great for planners. Noted. Enjoy the journey. I love that. Stay true. Celebrate. Dream big. And that one says friends. Lovely. Do what makes you happy. Another one that I love. And that is that one. That is called Words to Live By. Then we have Melon Patch. This one is so cute. I love the flamingos and the watermelon seeds. So let's do a quick flip through of this one. I love that color. Polka dots. And watermelon. That is so cute. I love that page. So many pretty colors. And then we have this. It's making me hungry for watermelon. Then we have another one in here. And that one has a bunch of different sentiments on it. You could cut that out and make them into stickers for your planner. And the flamingos. And more watermelon. And then the next one we have is called Summer Dream. That just looks gorgeous. We took a vacation earlier this summer and we went to Texas to visit our oldest daughter. And we went to Galveston Bay to the beach, and it was absolutely beautiful. There's Wild and Free. Some of these pictures remind me of when we were at the beach. We had such a good time. Oh, we have Beach, Surf, and Sun. And my daughter is actually getting ready to come up this weekend to bring us, I love the peacock feathers, bring us her dog. She's going to college and she has to move. So she has 2 dogs and can only take one with her. So we told her that we would take one of them for the next couple of years while she's in school. Those are just beautiful. So we will be adding to our family. We already have 2 cats inside. We have a dog and we have one cat that he was feral, but somehow I got him to trust me, and I've been feeding him for quite a while, and now that paper is absolutely beautiful. Now he comes in and out of the house, and he's been sleeping with me at night since I got home from my surgery. That one says, "Life is made of moments like these." So he's a sweetheart. I'm not sure how well he'll do with the second dog. He doesn't like our first one very well. So we'll see how that goes. And I love that picture. They've used some of the most beautiful colors. And that one says Summer. And then we have this one. And I had to have the You Are My Sunshine. My youngest daughter's 10. And I have sang that song to her every night before bed since the day she was born. So I had to have that. This one is called Memorandum. It's a pink paisley. And the thing I noticed about these, the next 2, they have 2 sheets of each design, but they go through one sheet of each design and then they go through it again. But I love this. It looked like the old typeset, and of course the typewriter, which I love. Paper clips. And typewriter keys and pencils. Such pretty papers. And that one says, "Create something beautiful, capture the everyday, smile." I love the clipboards. And that one's really neat. That one you could actually take and cut and use as washi strips. And there's some more of like the old typeset and printing. So pretty. Cameras and polka dots. And that one says, "Hello, our story, today, moment." Awesome. Very neat. I love that page too. Love the canning jars and the fan. So pretty. And then we get back into where it flips through to the designs all over again. So we're going to move on to the next one because I may run out of room before I get through this. This one is called Crepe Paper Hello Love. Let's see what we have in here. Very pretty. Love the arrows. And the hearts. I love that page. And the pink. Oh, see if I can go back to that one real quick. Love that page too. Cute things you could cut out and make paper clips for your planners. Very pretty. And then we have this one. I love the True Love with the camera. The tag that has the eyes, you and me. And then we get back into where it repeats again. So we're going to move on very quickly. And this past, I believe it was Saturday, I had a 65% off, or not a 65, sorry, a 55% off coupon for Michaels. So I did go to a couple different Michaels to pick up a few things that I've been wanting to get. And this one is the 12-month Happy Planner set, which I have a Happy Planner now that I use. But I wanted this one because it's not dated. It doesn't have the dates. So you can pretty much start this whenever you want. The one I have now goes through the end of 2017. But I thought it would be really neat to get, go ahead and get this one. And that way I can start using this at the beginning of 2018. Which of course by then they will probably come out with another one that I'm going to have. But we'll see how it goes. I couldn't resist at 55% off. So I got that. Then I went to a different Michaels, and I went ahead and got the punch for the Happy Planner. Since I do my own pages and covers and tabs and all that kind of stuff, I figured I should have this. So I picked that up using another 55% off coupon. Then I got one booklet of the stickers. I still need to get the holiday stickers, but I thought I would go through more of these first. So I grabbed this one. Then something else I got, I've already taken it out of the box and played with it, or the packaging and played with it. I got the envelope punch board by We Are Memory Makers. And I think this will come in very handy. I've already used it for a couple things, so I'm glad I got that. Next, I'm going to move into the Recollections in the Boho, which was 70% off. So I found some paper, boho style papers, which I thought were really, really pretty. Those, and then this one. Those are the, I don't know if they had more shapes than these, but these are the only two that they had left at my store. So I grabbed them for $2.99. I wasn't going to leave them there. Then I got a couple stickers to use on planner covers. Find a paper with a really pretty background to it, and then put these on and turn it into a planner cover. Let's see, I got this little guy. He is a tape holder, and it actually has a roll of washi tape in there. So when I went back yesterday, they still had one, so I grabbed another one. I figure for $2.99, couldn't pass that up. And I was able to find one roll of the boho style washi tape, which I think those colors are gorgeous. And I found two of the ink pads, the ombre ink pads, which are so pretty. Those were originally $5.99 and they were 70% off. And I found a stamp, one that has a butterfly and one with an owl. I believe the regular price on those was $7.99. I got two, they're called journal swags, to put on my planner. Those can go on there until I get some made of my own. And let's see, then we got some washi strips, washi sheets, and there's 6 pieces in there. And then some more of the Recollection stuff, the Color Splash. These are die cuts. These are so pretty. Then we have, I thought these would look really neat in the planner to use for, your checklist instead of putting a checklist sticker in there. Just use those. And I got some tags. There's 12 tags. That one says hello. And it also has smile and love. You get 4 of each design. Very pretty. And then these were the last thing I found. I'm going to take and turn these into planner clips. the little bows. I probably should put them this way. Thought those colors were just beautiful. So we're gonna do some crafting with those. The next things I have are from the $1.50 bins, but these things were marked down to $1. So they're clearancing, at least my store is clearancing out a lot of their $1.50 stuff to get new stuff in. And these are file folders. You get 3 in each package. All of them are the same design, but I need to make some pockets for my planner. So I thought we'd use those. And some more things out of the $1.50 section. Let's see. I got the stamp. That one says Love You More. That says XOXO. And we have the little flamingo, the page flags, and the sticky notes. I thought those were too cute. Then I got some trims. And this says Life's an Adventure. Each one has 5 in there, and there's a yard of each design. So I thought those would be really neat to make planner clips. And I got this one with the hearts. And this one has hearts. And this one says Happy and has polka dots. And I found these. It says XOXO. This one says Forever. And this one says Adore. Then I got some flowers. Do a little embellishing with. I thought those were really pretty. And I like this. I like the bicycle. Live happy, dream. This one has a bicycle. It says cherish, always live happy, forever, and love. And then this says life's greatest blessing, cherish, live what you love. Those are all dimensional stickers. And let's see here. I got a package of these. Now these weren't marked down, but I just had to grab a pack to put them in there and see what they look like. Of course, we have the S for Sassy. We can't pass that up, especially when it's marked down to $1 and it's solid wood. The last thing out of there I got was this checklist, memo, and notes pad. And it has 60 sheets in here. So that matches, the ones they have there match the file folders that I got. Then I got these out of the $1.50 spot. I just thought that clipboard was way too cute. I couldn't leave that there. And of course my daughter's, get this, Mom, get this. She doesn't seem to understand how much I'd already spent. But then we have some adhesive library pockets. There's 8 pieces in there. And they have like the different black and craft paper accents. And let's see, more things that I used a coupon on. I got the boho style washi tape. It wasn't in with the boho items, so this was regular price, but I did use a coupon on it. The next one I got was the gold and pink and mint green. And I like the one that says love and the glitter tapes. So pretty. The next one is just solids. Some very pretty colors in there. And the last one is pastels. Focus. There we go. I'm sorry for the glare. So very pretty. I love the one on the top with the little flowers. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this was something else that I found. It was back with the boho and color spray. It's an ink spray. which I plan on using for embellishments. And I got a couple of punches. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. I got a couple punches. This one is a butterfly. They're out of the package because I had to take them out and play as soon as I got home. And then this one is a 5-petal flower. And the last items were from the clearance section. I got a paper pad. This one is 6x6 and there's 24. It was marked down to $2.39. So I couldn't pass that up, of course. And it's all black and white. They're double-sided. I love the feathers on that one. And the trees. So pretty. And more feathers and flowers and polka dots. Just so pretty. So I had to have that. And then I got some stickers. I love these with the puppies. So stinking cute. I love the one at the top. It says Puff Life. Or Rough Life, I'm sorry. Obviously I need my glasses. Woof. And a little paw print. Love the dogs. Those were marked down to 99 cents from $2.99. And then these had been $1.49. And I got them for 49 cents. Thought that would be great for Valentine's Day for my planner. And then this one had been $3.29 and it was marked down to 99 cents. And I thought that I would use this in one of my weekly spreads in my planner while summer is still here. So the last 3 things I found in the clearance section, I found some pink flower embellishments. These had been $4.99 and they were marked down to $1.79. I got purple flowers and some more pink flowers. I just couldn't leave any of them there. So I believe that's everything. I hope you liked our haul. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'd love to have you as a new subscriber. I plan on doing more hauls here in the future once my back gets better. So hope all of you have a great day. Bye.